with the crew, crypto tight like a dreadlock. Tokens on the rise, watch them flip like a hot walk. Midnight's here, top of Taco Tuesday clock. Taco Queens lead, making moves like a crop top. Oh, 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 it's Taco. Oh, 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 oh. Crypto confessions, tacos are obsession. Skating through the blockchain, digital profession. Life is just a mix, known for regression. Crypto with the grain, that's our secret weapon. From the daily grind, we break the chains. Taco Tuesdays here, feel the gains. Crypto dreams, blockchain reigns. Taco Queen filling my bags with the crane. Oh, 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 and Taco. Oh, 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 oh. Taco tokens listening, hustle never missing. Mind laser focused, always on a mission. Dreams on the blockchain, defying gravity. Breaking free from grind, here's our reality. Oh, 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 and Taco.
Happy Taco Tuesday!
Ray, you know, every time you play that video,
yes,
I want salsa and guac. I do not know
salsa
why.
And guac. It is. It makes you have that. Huh?
The stupidest thing in the world, like the music, the beat, the video, the brightness. I'm like, I need some guac.
Two things I love: ETH and tacos. And eat tacos is even better. Yes, yes.
Yeah, the market's going a little crazy. What's going on, Ray?
Oh, it is. We're going to go over it, but maybe not why the frenzy right now. But just in
red, Ray. It's red, Ray.
It is red. We're going to the map. Look, I got it above. Oh, above. Everybody gets to see.
I like the way the positioning of the map. Leave it there.
Check it in. Look at that.
I'm going to check in too, Ray.
That's right.
And then I'll go to the side in a second.
Look at. Hey, I never see. I do need to look at the East Coast. It doesn't even get out of the. It doesn't even get out of the coastline. It just sucks it up over there.
I still love the person who was on that boat with the straight lines coming out of Florida.
Yes, I know.
That's the funniest thing
ever.
Oh,
General.
That just hit Phoenix.
That's right. You get the General.
Two of them just dropped.
General Phoenix got a little taste.
General Phoenix, the #1 monster in the world.
Here we go. Let me see what we got. That's not bad. That's a captain. It's a captain.
Hold on a second. You got a captain?
Yes.
Let's see what I got. Boom. Watch it.
I'm looking.
Watch it.
Oh, that's captain.
Cute. That's cute.
That's captain. Get out there.
He went to San Diego. Hey, dude, he just went to San Diego. I just made San Diego blue.
Hey. Yeah, well, it's been blue. It's blue. No worries.
28 reasons Ethereum just leveled up.
It leveled up, FOMO. You're going to love this. You're going to love what we're going to do.
28?
Oh, yeah, there's 28 reasons.
That's like that song, 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover. And this is, you got 28 reasons Ethereum just leveled up.
Well, it's even because I found a thread about that. And it's just things that people are building, right?
Okay, let's say hello to everybody before we get to the threads.
Yes.
It's the one and only Suzy QB. Happy Taco Tuesday.
Celebrating. Thank you. Good to see you.
Look at this guy.
MG3.
Trying to get her done.
Get her done. That's right. He's the southern crypto guy.
Well, he's the tow truck. Let's get her done. That's the
tow truck. That's what I'm saying. The southern guy. Yeah.
Yeah, tow truck.
There you go.
Jason 5449.
Oh.
Happy Taco Independence Tuesday. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Good to see you,
this
Jason.
Guy.
There he is.
Oh, look, you just seen some generals
coming in. I know.
Yo.
Apex.
Good to see you, Mr. Apex.
Right on, man.
Happy Taco Tuesday to you too, Adam Cup.
Good to see you, Adam.
That's one of my team members. That's Team Easy right there.
I like it.
And happy Sparking Moptastic Eat Tacolicious Tuesday. I just love my crypto veggies.
She does. She's excellent.
Lights it up across the board.
She's a wordsmith.
That's again correct.
But yes, FOMO. First, we'll do what we normally do. What do you think? I have to refresh. It was up. We've been in the greed, FOMO, and I don't think there's really anything changing.
I'm gonna go with my normal here. Yeah. 53.
Well, that's down. 63. You're 10 off, but at least you're under.
Always trying to win the showcases, Ray.
It is. There you go. Why would it done $1?
I don't feel 63 though, Ray.
It doesn't.
Floundering. We're like a flounder. We're like a flounder.
I even answered yesterday. We were talking about me and Sniper about what the heck is going on. All these people ETFs buying Bitcoin. Got stories on that too. What's going on? From my head?
Like it's just
People are
riding a horse on a trail.
Well, just say this. Say you got some Bitcoin 3 years ago, and it was $16,000, FOMO.
Right.
You think you would take a little bit?
No.
Yeah, you say that, but I'm just saying some people.
Listen to me. I need zeros, Ray.
No. Yeah,
For
but
me,
what if you picked up 500 Bitcoin, man? Come on. What are you talking about?
If I picked up 500 Bitcoin, if I, FOMO, had 500 Bitcoin, I might not be on the show right now.
You should be more on the show then.
Hey, listen to me. I might have moved like 495 of them today.
Oh, there you go.
Hold on, I got to look at that real
quick. What up, wise guys? What up, Night Owl?
I had 495 times $105,000. I'd have $51 million.
I know. That's what I'm telling you. Do you see how people would maybe take a little haircut to do 250? They might sell 250 from when. You think?
Not that many, but 51 million is a lot of money, Ray.
I know, but taking 25 mil and be like, I'll let the rest just sit there. It's okay.
Hey, I'm on vacation. When are you coming back? 2027. I'll be back, Ray. I got to burn through
and then guess what? You would have missed everything again. Because this is not the time to be sitting down.
Listen to me.
This is the last. I think this is the last big push. And
hey, I would go on one of those cruise ships that they charge you. I wouldn't even go cruise ship. But that all-inclusive secrets in Mexico?
Yes.
The secrets one with Audrey and I went to one just for a visit. The juicing and the breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I might end up in one of those secrets. That's it.
Oh, there you go.
Like, what are you doing?
All year round. FOMO's floating around.
I fly you in, Ray.
Hey, look, we'll see you and track you over here like this.
That's right.
Oh, look at FOMO going around Bermuda. Look at FOMO.
That's too funny. Did you get this guy? Sup, boys?
Hey, my man.
Hey, Ray, thanks for all your hard work. I'd like to wish you very happy Tuesday.
Right. Thank you, Comfy. Good to see you, brother.
Comfy in the house.
But we're going to get into, like I said, the first I want to show you, FOMO.
Hey, just before reminding everybody, we're going to be battling in Taco
yes.
Tuesday, correct?
There you go. Good job. Taco Tuesday. Battling. Taco Tuesday.
It was in my ear, Ray. I have a producer. Remember the young lady? She's producing.
I do. She's a hard worker. Yes.
She is a hard worker.
But FOMO, first I want to bring up what we're talking about, right? So this guy, Tom Lee, he's been the #1 super investor year to date. And he's beating everyone. I'm now maybe except for Nancy Pelosi. Nanpa, maybe. She's
making 18.37% on the market in the market.
Well, in the everything. Like I said, he's in all of this stuff, right?
Right.
And he's this is the one that we're talking about because he's going to talk about Ethereum, right? And I don't think people, again, they don't realize all what is going on.
Hey, what's this? When Tom Lee speaks, you should listen.
You
it's
should.
Like E.F. Hutton. Remember E.F. Hutton commercials?
Yes.
Everybody stops. Well, thanks for letting us know. Tom Lee, the #1 investor.
Well, that's who we're about to listen to. I just wanted to give you why we're listening to him, right? And there we go. Ed, cue that Taco Tuesday theme. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, Taco Tuesday. Love it. But yes, Tom Lee, this is who we're going to listen to right now, FOMO Head. And like I said, it's very interesting because, again, he is going to create the micro strategy or strategy.
Shut up.
Yes, FOMO Head. Yes.
That's sick.
And he's the guy. He knows. He was already in the Bitcoin. Now, look, he's not getting rid of his Bitcoin because he was early in Bitcoin too. Okay.
Son of a.
Now he's going to tell you. He's going to tell you why you might want to be a little bullish.
I could have been a friend of his. Maybe I could have, served him. He could have dropped me some knowledge back in 2015.
Could have, would have, should have. DK, Taco Tuesday. Good to see you.
DK's in the house.
Thanks for joining us, DK. Yeah, right on. But let's take a listen. I'm going to mute myself, and then if anybody pops in, we'll have to do it after we get in here. Yeah, come back. But listen, it's only 4 minutes, I believe.
Joining us right now is Fundstrat's Tom Lee. He's also a CNBC contributor. And this morning, he's got some news. Bitcoin miner Bitmine Immersion Technologies announcing that Tom will become its chairman. Tom, welcome, first of all. And this is some big news. It's kind of complicated, but probably suffice to say that you all are doing basically what MicroStrategy did with Ether. You're going to make Ether the purchases that you buy through this. You're going to set this whole thing up like this. You want to explain a little bit?
Yeah, glad to. You know, I'm still a big fan of Bitcoin because I think it is, you know, digital gold. But what we've seen in the last, really in 2025 is the financial services industry and crypto are converging. And it really started with stablecoins, which is the ChatGPT of crypto, right? Because it's viral adoption by consumers, businesses, banks, and now even Visa. Underneath the stablecoin industry is Ethereum. That is really like the backbone and architecture of stablecoins. So it's important to create a project that essentially accumulates Ethereum to essentially protect and have some influence on the network. So that's why we're creating this treasury vehicle to buy Ethereum. The more Ethereum that's accumulated, the more secure the network is. And I think it's also sort of the architecture that future banks will have. You know, when Goldman issues a stablecoin and JP Morgan doing it on Ethereum, as a layer one blockchain, they're going to want to secure it by staking Ethereum. So we're trying to get in front of that by creating a treasury vehicle.
And just so I understand, it's safer if you own more of it. Explain why that would be.
Well, Ethereum is a proof of stake network.
Right.
So unlike Bitcoin, which is proof of work and miners do all the work for you, and that's why you have decentralized trust. In Ethereum, it's important for these entities to essentially validate transactions. So by becoming a staking entity, you're sort of securing the fidelity of stablecoins. So you don't want a stablecoin like USDC or USDT to be on a blockchain that's outside the purview of the US. And so I think Ethereum is a high quality, the second largest blockchain network, and it's over 51% of stablecoins, and
right.
30% of all fees on Ethereum are actually stablecoin revenue.
So we even have.
You get what he's talking about, right? From like the fees. Yeah. We everybody, you're muted. You're muted. But yes, this is what people are going to start understanding is that's a lot.
So staking Ethereum, he's talking about the revenue.
Well, and you secure the network. It's like a Bitcoin. You know how it's all dispersed.
Well, is it still going to be 32 Ethereum for a node?
It could be more. It could be more. Remember, we went up like where they just did the upgrade. Remember, it used to be 32. Now they can do up to thousands, right? Thousands of Bitcoin. And that's what I'm saying. That's what they're also making with the rules where you hear the SEC saying staking and the revenue from it is not a security and all that. Remember, there's all this stuff has been rolling out, and this is really going to affect Ethereum. And when you see all of these things are happening, these stable coins are going to really run on Ethereum, right? That's what is going to happen. Okay. Some may do some Solana, some might do Sui. Sui is doing pretty well in like this month compared to Solana. But my goodness, man, this is what I'm trying to say, right? This is a big deal, right? And that's why he is starting his own type of MicroStrategy thing for Ethereum, right? And he's getting ahead of it, right? Because it has not pumped. Everybody's been making fun of Ethereum and how it's not been doing anything. And this is why I showed you the guy. He is the one who picks the best winners, FOMO, right? Out of everyone. And he's moving into this, right? This is his thing. Yeah. Yeah. And they turned, you got it. Yeah. Go ahead.
What is this? And they turned mortgages into securities. And how did that work out for the world? Is that when you take a mortgage and you bundle it and you sell it?
Well, yeah. I know they were doing the credit derivatives and all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm not. As soon as you say credit derivatives, I take a mental nap. I don't understand it.
Well, they whatever. It doesn't matter. AAA stuff, but they put it with crap and F and D, whatever. It doesn't matter. But anyways, let's listen to the rest of this. But like I said, he knows something. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, don't cut this short, Ray. I need knowledge.
No, you do, and he's got it.
Have the Treasury Secretary, Scott Bessent, talking about how stablecoins could be very positive. He likes them, likes to see what's there. But you're basically saying with this, and we've also seen what happened with Circle, the stablecoin issuer, huge run up after their IPO. So you're basically saying that this is the new Bitcoin. You're getting in at a very early stage.
Correct. That's right. Because let's say stablecoins, which is 250 billion today, gets to Treasury Secretary Bessent's reasonable $2 trillion. That's a 10 times increase in size. By the way, already stablecoins are the 12th largest holder of treasuries. They'll become the #1 holder by then. US dollar dominance is 27% in GDP terms. It's 57% of central bank reserves. It's 80% of financial trading transactions. It's 100% of stablecoin denomination. So by getting to 2 trillion, you're ensuring dollar dominance. This is very good for the US, but 2 trillion of stablecoins is a lot of network fees for Ethereum.
So Bitcoin immersion, what you're doing is a $250 million private placement, which is all going to be put into
Yes,
Ether.
that's right. We created a carefully curated list of investors to bet on this. If you look at the press release, it is the blue chip, both in the financial world and in the crypto world. We have
Founders Fund, Kraken, Galaxy Digital.
Yep, Pantera. Yeah, so these are in the crypto world, and these are like sort of the blue chip crypto entities. And of course, Founders Fund is legendary in the traditional.
And how do you measure this? It's just based on exactly how Ethereum is trading?
Well, yeah, the strategy of the company is going to be based on how much Ethereum is held per share.
Okay.
And as of today, it's $4. And the company, as we explained in the press release, can increase its holdings of ETH by, getting yield from Ethereum, doing financing transactions at a premium to their holdings, and of course, if Ethereum goes up. So I think there's 3 ways that value per ETH actually.
So yes, again, you heard him talking about 2 trillion in stable coins, and those moving around all over the world, and the fees involved with that, right?
Yeah, we talked about it. You gotta be the casino, right?
Well, yeah.
You gotta be the casino. You gotta be.
That's right. Whether it goes up or down, yes, everybody's moving it. That's right. It's good. And yes, we already talked about that, My Crypto Adventures. Yes, we are battling. My battle. Taco Tuesday chat. Right on. Do y'all notice XP points in this chat? XP points. No. What do you mean? In the chat? I do not. Wait, hold on. I'm reading this.
I do not know the riddle.
Do you all notice the XP points in this chat? I do not. No. Anybody else? Let me know. Because it's different on this end too. So, but yeah, thank you, My Crypto Adventures. But then FOMO, that's just, like I said, that is a very, very, very bullish.
Did that excite you today, Ray? Did you get excited?
It did, because all you hear is the U.S. government talking about stable coins. Yes. That's everything that they're talking about. That's what JP Morgan is doing. That's what all the banks are going to be doing. Yes.
Yeah, we talk about JP Morgan. We talk about Biddle. Are you talking about Biddle with BlackRock? Biddle?
That's more, yes, that's kind of like that, but that's tokenizing,
right.
Real world assets and things like that.
But it's going to be on the Ethereum blockchain. There's going to be people moving it.
Yes, 100%. But yeah, I'm talking about, like you said, Visa, Mastercard, they do pretty well because every billions of people are using that
3%.
card. So think of that, but let's make it a little bigger. Right?
Now, and a stupid question again, to partake on the fees, you must stake your Ethereum. Am I correct on this?
You get more. Yeah, you get the rewards. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
gotcha.
Yeah. But
right, you get the rewards.
Yeah, you get some
in the rise of the Ethereum. You get the benefit 2 times.
And like you said, yeah, there's all kind, and like what I'm about to go into, the 28 other reasons, because I titled this before I even got to this guy. This was at the end of this guy's a bonus, right? This is a bonus, right?
This is your bonus. This is your cherry on top.
This is the bonus, right? But he's that. It was good. I liked it, right? So let me get some.
Hey, can you? I question. This is a stupid one to the related right now. It says Robinhood gives out tokens of OpenAI and SpaceX in Europe. Stock hits record.
Well, I got Robinhood news. I got it all.
Just curious.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. Robinhood did huge things, but I'm going to give you a little bit of balance.
And also, Circle is on the public. It's the stock exchange now. Circle.
It's been, it's crushing it. It's went up like 3, 4, 5 times, right? It's doing very well. Yes, I know. It's crazy. Maybe YouTube's new thing, a crown icon with ranking appears right next. Oh, look at that. That's what I'm talking about, My Crypto Ventures. That's right. That would be cool, right? Crown icon, because you're a boss, right?
Interesting, My Crypto Ventures.
I like
flexing, may we say.
He is flexing.
Trying to flex.
Flex it. That's right. Good stuff. Yes. Well, let me get into it. FOMO head, check it out.
Do it. Let's go. 28, right?
These are 28 things in the Ethereum ecosystem got done over the last few weeks.
Are
FOMO
you
head.
kidding me? Shopify is going to accept stable coins now?
Stablecoins on Base, and Base is on Ethereum, right?
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Across their platform, giving millions of businesses, 175 plus countries, access to Ethereum powered.
Yeah, we have our family has Shopify, right?
I know.
It's Santisi Brothers.
You could throw the sauce on Ethereum.
That's it, baby. Let's go.
You didn't even know. But yeah, Shopify, big one, man. I mean,
That
it's
is big. Big.
Fileverse launched D sheets. Let me scroll down. I'll let you get it ready.
Okay,
Yeah?
gotcha.
Let me get it. Yeah.
I got you, babe.
All right, you good?
You
All
let
right.
me- Are you ready?
Yes. All hail the Taco Queen! Taco Tuesday. Thank you, Taco Queen. Appreciate you. Good to see you.
Tacos are on the platter.
Thank you for joining us. Yes. Appreciate you. Good stuff. Who I got here? Testing to see if I, what do you say? If I,
Testing to see if I have a crown.
well, I don't see it next to there. Where would it be? My crypto adventures. But yes, that's funny. Scott, good stuff, man. AI agents with ETH smart contracts. Boom. I know, man. AI agents is happening. DeFi and AI is going to be a big one, Ed. DeFi.
That rhymes, Ray.
It is. Well, it's a thing. It's a real category. But
like
yes, huge, bro. Let me get back down to music.
Okay, let's go back to the D sheets, Ray.
We're getting there. Oh, there we go.
Again, my crypto adventure is stating right in the chat.
What? Are you pulling it up or no?
I'll do it right there. So she writes right in the chat,
Yeah.
and I still got nothing.
So Fileverse launched on D Sheet, spreadsheets that can natively talk to and interact with smart contracts on Ethereum.
Wow.
Sheets. Again, might be a little bit too geeky, but that's crazy. Because if you ever play with whatever Google Sheets, all these stuff like this, you can put some whatever. It's very interesting. Yeah. Earnify is fintech app that makes it easy for anyone to get access to credit, and it's now #3 financial app in the U.S. App Store, powered by Opacity Network. Opacity, yeah, passive. Eigenlayer, Ethereum is for apps. So there you go. On-chain social network, Zora, 91st most popular social app in the U.S. Ethereum is for creators earning on-chain, right? Most of y'all probably never even heard of this stuff, but these things are all operating on Ethereum just in this past week. Not the past week, but past few weeks, maybe 2 months. This launched a new fundraiser to help pay costs for his upcoming somebody's trial. They're raising money, like what do they call? What do they call when you're GoFundMe?
Fundraiser, GoFundMe.
GoFundMe, man. So there you go. Shibu Film launched a crowdfunding platform for creators where 5 filmmakers funded their work by minting individual frames of each episode. So again, very creative ways that you can fund ideas, your movies, your music, whatever. Decentralized exchange, DEXs, built on Ethereum, continue to grow their influence. 25% spot traders on centralized exchanges originate on DEXs. Etherealize is published. The bull case for ETH. It's an institutional investor advocating for ETH. Eigenlayer, if you haven't heard of that, it's been all over doing a lot of stuff. Back trust, verifiability to any app. Noise.so launched Farcaster. You've heard of Farcaster, right? It's where they do all the monetary things with the videos and things like that. So that's another one. Ethereum FN announced reorg protocol research and development efforts with near-term focus on 3 strategic goals. There you go. Sharplink Gaming. I'm going to just go down and one things like this, like JP Morgan. It's a bigger one that we would know. Announced plans to create JPMD. That's the JP Morgan dollar, which is a stable coin, which we were talking about again. JP Morgan, that's a pretty big bank, isn't it?
Yeah, they've kicked a few people out. I know. It's called J.P. Morgan Chase.
JP Morgan Chase.
Yeah,
Well, my point is they may have maybe a few hundred million, you know.
Yeah, they're big. They're actually the number one. I think they're the number one volume bank in the world, in the country.
I think they are. But anyways, so look, Uniswap version 4 surpassed 84 billion in swap volume 5 months after launch. Yeah.
Oh.
Automated market makers crossed 1 billion cumulative trading volume. Stripe, we know Stripe, Web3 wallet infrastructure company bringing crypto and fiat together, closer together. Biddle, you were just talking about it, FOMO.
Biddle.
10 million in dividends on Ethereum. Dividends, FOMO. You know dividends. Everybody knows that.
I'd like to have a dividend.
Everybody likes dividends. The highest monthly total to date. So 10 million were paid out through that. And there you go.
Yeah,
So popular lending apps, all kinds of stuff. Look, Agora governance, gasless DAO voting. Just crazy, man. ZK Sync, ZK Rollups. I'm not going to go up all to the geeky stuff. It's all. And the ecosystem gathered in Czechia. So in other countries, they combined 600 plus hackers and 1,000 attendees came together to learn to build on Ethereum. So there's I don't know why I said 28, but there's 27, right?
So you can count the guy as your 28th, right?
Oh no, because this was 0. Shopify is 0. They count 0. Yeah. But the big thing's happening is my point on Ethereum, FOMO. Stop fading. Stop being ridiculous and thinking, Ethereum not going up.
Don't be foothead.
Don't be foothead.
Understand, right?
It doesn't make any sense, man.
Well, it's still running like a flounder. Let's go.
Because like when I started, when we were talking about just starting here, this is going to probably be the last push up, man. It won't ever come back down, and it's going to be up, and it's doing its thing, right? Mass adoption. And this is what I was talking about with Robinhood. If you haven't heard, there's a lot of stuff going on with Robinhood. Yeah. Robinhood did well to clearly define its thesis. Phase 1, tokenized stocks as receipt tokens. So they are now tokenizing stocks on there, right? And you receive these receipt tokens. Trades are still settled in existing TradFi markets, right? So whatever these you're doing with the stocks, it turns into these tokens. Phase 2 integrates Bitstamp to improve liquidity and enable 24/7 trading. So now 24/7 trading. And then phase 3, integrate blockchains for composability benefits. Again, might be a little bit over people's heads, but I'm going to go into that. It's just they're really turning into just what X wants to be doing as well, kind of an everything app, right? You're going to be able to now do stuff. So think of this: you can now move into from Bitcoin to Google stock.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You couldn't do that before. Or the other way too, you can go from owning some Amazon and get some Ethereum, from your stocks. Yes,
epic.
Very big deal. But a cautionary tale. Everyone's talking about Robinhood. Simon's kind of putting it straight up here. He said the real story might be what's hiding in plain sight. Because did you know that there's a 2% deposit bonus, FOMO?
Bonus.
So if you put in, you put a nice chunk in there, there you go. You got a nice bonus. Yeah. 2% until you realize it's one of the most calculated plays in the market, FOMO. Let's break it down. Robinhood launched the promo on June 24th. Deposit Bitcoin, ETH, SOL, not USD. Get 2% cash back. Over 500 million has already been deposited. So that's 10 million in bonuses paid out. Sounds generous, right? But Robinhood charged 0.7% per crypto trade. Yes. If users buy and sell once, that's 1.4% in revenue. They do it twice, 2.8%. Robin made everything in their back, right?
Wow.
So just saying, you got to take a look. It is good if you're going to maybe just sit over there, right, and just collect your 2%. But if you're going to start doing things, they're counting on you of playing the games, right? Because they got a lot of things to do over there. So this isn't just a promotion; it's a behavioral lock-in. If you hold Bitcoin at 107,000 ETH, blah 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 blah, is your custodian, right? Hood. That's their thing, right? Their token. You're now incentivized to sit still, or better yet for them, stake, trade, or use their upcoming perps platform, and that's the real genius. The 2% bonus is actually a liquidity capture funnel. get users to move funds, extract a fee or two, lock them in with a time delay incentive. And that's literally what they're doing. Nothing wrong, right? At least they have a game plan, a real deal, right? But my suggestion is that you would also start looking at Kraken. Kraken is doing a lot of cool things. And I'm actually going to sign up because I mainly use Coinbase, but I'm gonna give me a Kraken account. I have one already, but for some reason I cannot get into it. I do not know. But it's all right. It's all right. I was just opening an account. It's no big deal. Let's see. Hey, that's more ETH and Mike Deuce. It is. That is correct, Ed. That is true. I don't know why anyone wants to do business with Robinhood after the GameStop fiat. Well, they're trying to rectify that there, Ed. That's all. But you're right. I hear you. Right? They just locked everybody out. Sent to you in Twitter, the XP. Oh, all right. Image. Let me see. Let me on Twitter. Did you see it? XP points image. Red. Okay. I'll have to take a look in a little bit, or maybe I'll do it at the end of the show and we'll take a look.
Okay.
But tell me if you can guess, because they don't say it in the story, FOMO, but I usually can understand when they don't mention what party they're in, what party they're in then. But a Connecticut governor approves law prohibiting crypto use in government. Yeah?
Yeah, that's a Democrat.
Connecticut Governor Ned Lamont has signed a bill, and that's what I'm saying. Whenever you see a story and you don't see the D or the R, it's usually the D then. Yeah.
100%. They're trying to keep it from us, right?
Anyways, doesn't matter. Just playing games. Yeah?
Governor Ned.
Oh, Ned. What is wrong with you, Ned?
Ned,
Right?
you suck.
You do suck, Ned. You do.
You got to say it out loud, Ray. You have to embrace it.
Embrace it? Yes.
Governor, Connecticut, Ned Lamont.
It's just
You suck.
It's sad. And then look at this, FOMO. There's the approval order, Grayscale's GDLC, to convert into an ETF. This is their digital large cap fund that holds Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and Cardano. Its final deadline was tomorrow. It has been approved, and now they have a bundle. It's a basket of currencies. A basket of currencies now operating with Grayscale. There you go, right? And then this, I thought this was a funny story from my head. High on Doge? Cannabis company makes Dogecoin treasury play. So they're gonna do, this is a publicly traded cannabis company called Dogecoin Cash, and it's embracing the real Doge. And it's stockpiling a derivative of the meme coin. There you go. The firm, previously known as Cannabis Sativa Incorporated, rebranded to Dogecoin Cash in November as it began expanding operations from cannabis, telemedicine, and other cannabis products into cryptocurrency and blockchain initiatives. So look, they're going to kind of do some kind of a, maybe a Sailor Doge thing, right? Party initiatives include development of a Dogecoin protocol, an initiative that firm says will organize and support the company Doge related stuff. Yeah, there you go, man. So even them, they stopped selling weed, and now they're going to do some Doge. Good for them. That's not a bad play. Not a bad play. And then down here, the reset button for Degen Sol, Ethereum L2 coin flip game. Now, this is just a Degen game, and guess what you're betting on, FOMO? It says it right there. What do you think you're betting on? No? You can even go down here.
No way. You're betting on a coin flip? Are you serious, man?
You're betting on a coin flip. That's right. Hold on. They're going to be smoking that weed and Doge. Yes, they are, Ed. They are. Bro, chill house or house. It is. And that's the flip, right? This is it. It is truly, that's what it is. It's a 50-50 odds. CEO says it serves as a palate cleanser for meme coin degens burnout from the trenches. It's tough in the trenches, from here, right? So maybe if you made a little bag, you come over, you do a flip of the coin, and now you double it. There's nothing wrong with that.
You're right. I flip a coin every day I get out of bed, baby.
Do you?
Heads I get out of bed, tails I get out of bed.
Hey, this is what I'm talking about. Hey, nothing wrong with it because look, this is the website. All you do is you connect the wallet and she flips that token. That's it. There you go. I can't even scroll. There is nothing more. Okay.
Heads or tails, baby. Heads or tails.
Heads or tails, flipping the Bitcoin, connect your wallet. And that's
and
it.
You can win or lose.
Huh?
Or you can win or lose.
You can win or lose. You double or you lose it all. That's correct. And then, look, this is actually a pretty big article. I'm not going to go through all of them, but there's a lot of crypto games that are crashed out. Well, they just, they shut it down, right? They shut it down. The one that most of us will remember, not Ember Sword, this one, Neon Heroes. You remember this one with the cats?
I do remember that.
It's gone. It's closed. Its closure rendered its Neon Solana token useless, plummeting its value more than 99%.
That's usually what I do. Every time I buy something, it plunges to the bottom.
You probably had a big bag of Neon cat.
What the hell?
But just saying, going down, everybody. Look, there's a lot of them. Okay, I mean, it is what it is. The mystery. There's a bunch of games that we're doing on Avalanche, on Solana. I think even a few on Ethereum. Walking Dead, even. It's one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what that means.
Walking Dead, that movie.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah. But man, a whole bunch of them shut down, gone, no more. But there's more.
They're done?
They're done, man.
Forever?
Forever. They might loop back around. I don't know.
Right. You can bring them back.
You can bring them back. Absolutely.
We used to talk about that about NFT projects. Bring it back to life.
Run it back. That's right.
Well,
it is. You could do that. You could do that with your Marshmallow guys. You know what I'm saying?
Bring it back.
Yes, that's right. So look, Mastercard to expand a crypto team with 2 senior hires to drive blockchain initiatives. Mastercard hired 2 vice presidents now, and they're going to focus on blockchain business and how to grow its crypto. Right. So they're going to be, kind of reaching out. How they can partner, do collaborations, because that's what you see. You're going to see that a lot moving forward with these institutionals. They got to find out who's been building, and they're going to be putting, some collabs together. The payment giant is recruiting for vice president, head of digital assets, ecosystem growth, and a vice president of head of financial institutions growth, both based in the U.S. So, these are big, huge companies. It should tell you that we're right over target, right? These companies are continuing to just, push out more and more things, right? That are all in crypto, blockchain, everything. Yeah. And then, yes, this is the news of today. They needed the vice president to break the tie. It was a 50-50 vote. And Trump's big, beautiful bill passes the Senate without Bitcoin tax exemptions. They took that out. There was nothing added in there for anything in crypto. I know we were talking about that yesterday, but they did not add any of it, right? And it was a tie, right? So some Republicans did not go along with the bill, and they needed the vice president to break the tie. So now it's off to the House and Congress. Not sure if that's going to be easier or more difficult, but like a lot of things, I think they want it to actually pass tonight because he wants to sign it on July 4th.
Yep.
Yeah. So it just, like I said, narrowly passed, and it's time to call key senators, right? This is Dennis Porter saying, we have a full script for you below, and there you go, they're telling you. It's time to take a shot at the end of double taxation, and this is what some of the crypto stuff, just saying that so you know, because there's miners, right, that are mining in crypto, and then when they sell it, so they got taxed twice for mining it and when they sell it. And that's one of the rules that they're trying to fix, right? Because that's stupid. Mining and staking rewards, right? So that's what miners are doing, not selling it, but it is also that too, because then you're actually realizing the gains. Right. But anyways, that's this is what they're telling you. Like he's got a whole script for you, right? So if it's something you should be interested in, if it's something you believe in, then you should, right? Reach out to your senators and your congresswomen and congressmen and send it out. What is wrong with these people? They're crazy. They're just messaging.
That's funny you said that. Oh, that's an open-ended question here, ladies and gentlemen. What's wrong with people? I don't know. That's an open-ended question, Ray. We don't have the time.
We don't have the time.
We do not have the time to address this at this current time.
And then there's your guy, Michael Saylor. Strategy is set to post $13 billion Bitcoin gains, but the revenue stalls. Michael Saylor's tech company is expected to post over $13 billion in unrealized gains from its holdings of Bitcoin in 2025. That's not bad. It's not a bad number. Yeah, nice.
And you know what? I think he's single.
He is.
He said, I talked to him the other day. He says, there's no way I'm getting married.
Yeah.
No way.
That could do some, yeah, absolutely.
You need a prenup.
Mm-hmm. Saylor boasts strategy performance, and it's done great. But like I said, the whole point is when it spins back the other way. So, but he's continuing to be on a buying spree. Right, just even in late June, he picked up just under 5,000.
Remember, there's only 21 million, Ray, and this guy owns a lot.
He owns a chunk, man. It is kind of crazy. And then check this out, FOMO. I never thought I would see this kind of stuff. Texas makes gold and silver legal tender. So Texas, they got a Bitcoin reserve. They're buying up some Bitcoin, and
So I'm confused. Why wouldn't it be if somebody say you're going to sell a bicycle, Ray, right?
Yeah.
A bicycle. Somebody brings you a solid gold coin.
It would be more like bartering, but you can't now. What it is, that's what I'm saying. If it was between like just two parties, but
Right,
you're
that's
talking
bartering.
about sure businesses, right? If
Right.
you go into Walmart, they got to take your little pamp gold, so
my
you want a big
goodness,
screen
that's
TV,
Easy.
right? You got a big screen TV, you got to go take that little gold bar.
I even asked somebody when you buy gold, sometimes it's all different coins and stuff.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, that's to buy stuff.
Yes.
And then they would give you change. That's pretty crazy.
Absolutely. Right? Yeah. 100%. Hey Jim, good to see you.
Conti, it's good to see. That's another Santisi brother team member.
Absolutely. He's the man.
Oh, look at this. Dropping alpha right there.
He knows Costco.
He goes, Costco sells 1 ounce gold bars.
Oh, Costco.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's next to the chocolate bars.
Is it a good price though? Do they give a little bump?
Yeah, they give it to you at cost.
At cost. Shut up, Spy.
No, if
They
it's
usually give a little bump.
$3,000 an ounce, you're paying $3,000. I ain't paying no fee.
Well, they do. That's how it works. They ain't just giving out gold bars. Hey man, we got gold bars.
No, and they sold a ton. They sold out in like a weekend. Did you know that, Ray?
No. Look at I bought my wife a new blouse. I hope it plunges soon.
What the hell is he talking about?
Scott's story box, baby.
That's crazy.
That's
See,
funny.
Jim Conti, he's writing it. What's this?
Whatever the gold rate is. I know, but yes, I get
You
it.
think there's a gas fee? Ray?
There's always are you kidding me? Do you think they just hold it for no reason? Right? You think they
You
just
think there's a gas fee, Ray?
we have to have all this security and we got all these people locking the door, whatever.
Look
Yes.
at this guy right here. What's the deal with those sauces? Well, to let you know something. You're asking for the inside information.
He is.
The extra spicy 1 flame and the 3 flame are available soon.
Oh, so
The
he said soon again,
The
man. He
flame
said
is already
soon again.
available. Yeah, we have it because it's extra spicy. You want the 1 flame or the 3 flame, right?
3 flame. I love it.
You can't handle the 3.
Oh, I can't. No, I'll fess up to that. Absolutely.
You just stick to the OG sauce, yes. But that'll be on the site soon. Hatsack's going to be working on it within a week.
Right on, man.
Yeah, we're working hard, Ray.
I love it. I know you are.
We're working hard, Ray.
We need to get to You're battling in Taco Tuesday now, yeah?
I am battling in Taco
We've been missing out on a lot of battles, so I want to get into the battles. Yeah.
You just relax. Let myself, Ray, you battle. You don't need to battle that often. Aren't you a boss now?
I'm an underboss, someone.
Underboss.
Yes. Like I said, I like that. I like that even better. It sounds better than a boss. I'm an
Depends
underboss.
what you're under.
Yeah.
It depends what you're under, Ray.
It
Because
depends.
if they talk to Lincoln on top of you, you don't want to be under a Lincoln, Ray.
To be under a Cadillac, I get you.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true.
That's right. I'm always battling where you tell me to battle, Ray. We're in Taco Tuesday. It's
Taco
guac night. Guac
Yes.
night. It's two for one. 2 for 1 tacos.
2 for 1. Love
You
it.
know, we're thinking about a chicken tender taco, Ray. A chicken tender taco.
A chicken tender taco.
Yeah, chicken tender taco. You know, our
Oh.
chicken tenders are amazing. Imagine,
Yeah,
you
that
know,
would be cool.
a little lettuce, a little soft shell.
Really?
Everybody's talking about it. You gotta have a taco.
That's impressive.
Love tacos.
Taco, especially if with some chicken tenders. That would be that's
Have
a
this little ranch, maybe a little Giovanni.
Giovanni. Yeah, that would be definitely
Right
good
there
with
on
that.
the
Yes,
taco, eat that stuff up right.
that would be something. Did he say underwear boss? It's an underboss, Jim. But yes, thank you. Thank you. Yes, my crypto
Gray's nickname in high school was Bear. B-A-R-E.
smash the like button. Yes, and subscribe and share it. There you go.
What's your nickname, Bear, in high
Hey,
school?
what is wrong with you? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Are you delirious? Are you delirious?
Yeah, remember that story back in '75?
Yes, crazy. All right, run it back. Run it back.
Run it back, ladies and gentlemen. Run it back.
Let me get a song up. A taco song.
Oh, love it.
We got to get the Taco Good Life. Where's the Taco Good Life?
These songs, Ray, that you made are fantastic.
Thank you, Fomohead. There it is. Hey!
Taco Good Life. That's Taco Good Life.
Taco Good Life.
We got a 3-day weekend coming up, Ray.
We do. We will be off Friday because it is the 4th of July, Fomohead.
4th of July, Day of Independence, Ray.
It's a great day to celebrate.
Hey,
Celebration.
Tax on tea that we threw, almost out of revolution
It was
over.
only like 2-3%.
2 to 3%, ladies and gentlemen. Now you're paying 60 and just dumber than a rock.
Yeah. Well, our nation became pretty weak. We're pretty weak.
We are weak. If this was tea, I need 4 tea bags to make 1 cup of tea, Ray.
Yeah.
This tea is weak.
It is. It's a shame.
You know what I'm saying, right?
I do.
We should do that. I was so poor growing up. I used to wrap a tea bag in aluminum foil and then keep on making tea until it didn't change color.
He said a reusable tea bag.
I kept the little aluminum foil. It'd be like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, by Thursday, I gotta go with a new tea bag. Right?
There you go. That's true.
I'm just letting you know, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Remember that commercial? It's like, I was so poor.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
That would be a segment, like you said.
Yeah.
I remember with the cable boxes, with the tinfoil.
Oh, no way. I remember I used to have to sit next to the TV, and I used to have to be so close so I could change the channel.
Yeah, you were the remote.
Oh, no!
Yeah, you were the remote. That's right.
Yeah. I remember I had to take quarters when you're going out to hang out with your friends.
Yeah.
They would page you. Like, help or SOS.
Help.
I'm like, what does this mean?
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about when you tried to call your friend, but he paged him. But they
No,
didn't.
it wasn't SOS. It was 911.
Oh, 911 too, that's right.
Yeah.
I think the SOS was 505.
Oh, yes. That's
You
true.
needed help, right?
That's true.
And then the phones that you had to stop off. Have you even seen a payphone recently?
Last time I saw, I was in Savannah, Georgia. Actually,
And you seen a payphone, an actual
Yes.
payphone?
Yes,
Did you snap a photo?
I did. I think I'm pretty sure we did.
Let's take a selfie. Like, oh, this is a phone.
It is. Well,
And
that
you remember
that
they
place
used to-
is very weird. You can't, like McDonald's. It's not even. There's not even a drive-through because they can only use a historic building.
Wow.
You can't refurbish anything in Savannah, Georgia.
Well, because Savannah, Georgia is history, my brother.
It is history.
That's a really interesting thing. I never thought about that. You said that because everything's protected.
Yeah.
You're not putting a drive-through during a building that was built in 1870.
No.
That's
That's
crazy.
what's funny. It was either a Publix or a Kroger, but it was the most amazing grocery store I've ever seen.
Right.
It was in a beautiful building.
Wow.
It was the best looking grocery store I've ever seen in my life.
You just made me think. Ray, have you ever been to the Louvre in Paris?
I have.
So the Louvre is such an amazing building that all the portraits are in. The building's just as historic as the portraits.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Incredible.
It's like 6 miles of walking.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, man. Hatzak and I got some mileage in that day. When you go to the most amazing museum and you go, Hatzak, you want to go tomorrow? No. You know, you can legitimately spend 2 weeks at the Louvre with the Egyptian, the paintings, the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, the Vince de Milo, the statue with the arm.
Yes, with the arm. Yes, I got a picture of Hatzak in front of that.
Yes, I was with a bunch of army buddies and we were acting a little goofy, but yeah.
Yeah, you get a picture in front of it.
Doing a lot of pictures of stupidness. Yes.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Ray has shocked me once again.
Shocking, he said. That's shocking. Martinez M2. Happy Taco Tuesday.
Happy Taco Tuesday to you too.
Thank you. One more. Are we doing? Is that a last round or is not?
No,
one more.
it's going to start in 35 minutes.
One more.
35 seconds. Excuse me.
Run it back.
Run it back. Would you call that again? A round trip. Don't do round trips, right?
Yes, round trip.
No, don't do a round trip.
No, you don't want to do a round trip. Nope.
You don't want the saying, been there, done that, seen it already. My lovely Trump token. Damn you, Trump.
Yes.
Man, it went up to 70, but I didn't have my code with me to sell it.
What?
I told you that story, right?
No.
Yeah, when the Trump token was at $70, I had to go to work, but I didn't have my password with me. So I just wrote it down, right? Wrote it all the way down. Couldn't leave work.
Oh, that's terrible.
I didn't have my thing with me.
That's terrible. And you can see it. You know it.
I was just like, oh, it's coming. Oh, I should have told before I went to work. Oh, you son of a.
Yeah.
4 hours later, it's down to like 20.
Well, no, I know I was up there pretty good myself.
Yeah, you almost made a round trip.
I almost did, but I didn't.
I know, but you're in the neighborhood.
Well, I got 3 times, 4 times. Not bad.
You're still in that neighborhood when you get.
That's not in the neighborhood. 3x or a 4x is not in the neighborhood. Okay.
No, I'm talking about you were 800 times. And then you went to a 4 times, right? That's called that's a roundabout.
That's a roundabout. That's right.
It literally says, oh, I made 3 or 4. What could you have made? Oh, no, possibly. If I just was out here when Cuomo had said sell now. Like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, but I told you, I said, this is the president of the United States, man. What are you talking about?
As soon as he drank out Melania, it all tanked.
Yeah. Honolulu. Happy Taco Tuesday, Honolulu.
What is this, please?
Good to see you.
We're all on Taco Tuesday, if you're wondering. We got 11 players.
Battling.
We're going to be going for a big job. Ray Light said he wants to celebrate the independence. So he said, and I quote, I'm going to show independence for the amount of money I have.
Yes, I want to be independent from the mob cash that we've been.
I want to be independent. I want to be less burdened. I want to be less
burdened. Unburdened by what has been.
What it did, maybe, what could be on Thursday.
That's funny.
Yeah,
yes.
That is funny. Oh, yeah, the world's crazy. We're having did you hear about the New York election, right?
Oh my goodness.
You have to watch that. That's some stuff.
You guys got some problems, man.
Dude, I don't live, but that's some crazy stuff.
That's it. New York, hey, New York has fallen. New York has fallen.
Yeah, that's actually, yes. If you were to tell me that they walled off New York, I believe it.
Yes.
They said they put a wall around New York and they're not letting anybody from New York out.
Yeah. Okay. I know.
I'd be fine with it.
Yes, me too.
I wouldn't even say a word like, oh, that's not right. Nope. I feel bad for the hot dog guy.
It's crazy. I do. I mean, man.
The guy's psychotic. The world is crazy.
What?
So you know, Ray, just in case you didn't know this, taxes are theft.
Taxes aren't that full.
Just taking our money.
Because people are saying, like, if you can print money, then why are we paying taxes?
Right.
Why are we
just
doing
watched
it?
the whole cartoon about, again, it's a serious thing about slavery. When they freed the slaves, and they said, "Oh, you can't stay in the house for free anymore. You have to rent it." Well, where are we going to get the money?
Right.
You know how to work. You got to go back to the work.
Yes.
And we're going to pay you so you can pay the rent. Like, what? That doesn't even sound right. What are you talking about? Yeah, they're killing us. Right?
It is. It's crazy, man. All right. Got a job. Hold on. What we got here?
Ray, we got Ed saying this. True. Escape from New York just got real.
It did, man. It's a sad. That's crazy.
Dude, they have people leaving right now. They're leaving for Florida.
Yeah, you think?
The exodus is outrageous.
Hey, did you see what Florida's doing down there?
Which one? Oh, you mean the Gatorville? Yeah, I call it. Welcome to Gatorville.
Gatorville.
That's my new thing for it.
Hey, I can't believe they made it in like 8 days. It was like 8 days they made it.
What if he's a builder, right? Get this thing done. Remember that movie, the old movie where the town didn't have money for the bars yet? They didn't come in.
Yeah.
So the guy outside the bars, James Garner was the actor, the old actor, James Garner.
Yeah, yeah.
And he drizzled red paint outside where the bars would have been.
Right.
And the criminal guy goes, "What's with the blood?" That's the last guy who didn't stay behind the pretend bars.
That's right.
So the dad comes in and goes, "What are you doing?" "I'm in jail." He goes, "There's no bars." "Yeah, I'm not leaving."
Yeah, that's exactly right. Ain't nobody, they ain't going nowhere.
That was just crazy.
It is crazy. I don't know if it's crazy or genius, you know?
Look at that. The source is going live.
All right, gotta go.
Oh, Magic Fingers. I haven't done Magic Fingers in a long time, Ray.
Yeah, going back, Web3 Wise guys. Here we go.
Yeah, we're there, Ray. When's the
Oh,
last
yeah.
time you do Magic Fingers, Ray?
Spirit fingers.
Oh, that's a called Spirit?
They would call spirit fingers. The cheerleaders, they would do spirit fingers.
Is there a song to this, or you just go like this?
I don't know. That was just, I think it was just spirit fingers.
Oh, that's cool.
There we go. There we go. All right.
You learned so much here, ladies and gentlemen. You learned about Bitcoin.
Hey, I'm doing what I did yesterday. You guys gotta get the people involved.
Were you a failure yesterday too, Ray?
No, we didn't. No.
Guess what? I missed it by like 5 seconds.
Did you?
Yep.
That's a shame, Pomo.
I know. You felt bad for me. I know it.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. He's calling it Gator Alcatraz. The coolest
Gator
idea.
Alcatraz. All right, let's see.
Hey, there's the judge. Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge.
Here we go.
What do you got for me, Ray?
I'll be right there.
It's gonna be the 6 milli or 8 milli. What was it? Again, 3
Yeah.
milli? 8? Didn't you do 6 milli yesterday or something?
I did 6 million. Yeah.
I told you I was in there. I just didn't get credit.
Oh. All right, pay now. Job's up. Let me get the job.
Hey, now.
You don't see it. It's at the bottom.
There it is.
Job 5 million.
5 milli, ladies and gentlemen. This guy, Ray and Light, is generous. If you only knew how generous he is.
Ethereum.
Yeah, Honey Radio, doing it before the show, she was bomb. Hey, who's that guy's name again? His name was Lee?
Huh?
The guy you showed the
Yeah, Tom Lee.
Tom Lee.
Nah. Honolulu, that's cool, man. Good picture.
Ray of Light, you got a picture.
Yeah. Don't fade Ethereum. It'll come roaring back from my head.
That's Ray of Light's alter ego, ladies and gentlemen. He is a lion.
The lion, yeah.
Look at my Ray.
Yep, everybody remembers her.
It was transitory, Ray.
Transitory.
New word, ladies and gentlemen. Transitory. What?
I think she was wrong.
I love that little guy. That's a
Yeah.
chihuahua.
He's a swimmer.
Oh, he's something. I got a chihuahua.
Yep.
Her name is Princess.
Honolulu.
I know I'm going to ask this. Is that Lou to the right or the left?
Of course, yes, it's to the right. Not with the headdress.
I just-
Honolulu is not the one with the headdress.
I
Come
just
on.
bust the shots. I want to know how he's balancing the person on his head with the red outfit. So explain that to me.
Someone is sitting on his head. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Lou, why is the person sitting on your head? Love Louie.
Love it. Good stuff,
That's
Honolulu.
a chief right there.
I know.
Got feathers. That's 100%. That's a chief.
Yes, 1000%.
Awesome. We have a lot of Indians here in Arizona.
But yes, absolutely.
I've already told you one of the addresses HATSAC will tell you about. You know, when you see it on the driver's license.
Yeah. No.
Go to Big Rock, 40 paces to the left, and next to Big Tree. Like, that's the address on the driver's license. Like,
Is it really?
Yeah. I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah, there's a big rock. Yeah, you go to the big rock, make a left, you know, do whatever. That's the address.
That's funny.
Wow. Crypto Joe. This guy, that nice guy.
Yes. Look at that.
Oh,
Dealing out tacos. Happy Taco Tuesday.
no, no, no.
What I'm talking about. Dishing it out. Uh-oh. We're halfway through. We need one more repost and 4 more likes from what?
Okay. I need 4 more likes.
4 more likes coming up.
4 more likes. Pat Saggy. Sid's in the house.
Eth is alive, yes.
29 reasons because the Web3 wise guys are talking about it. They're the best.
Look at that.
How?
Look at that. Tim, he's always on his toes.
Hal said on Thursday, since we're off on Friday, he's going to go off the chain on the job.
Oh, did you say you get out of here?
Off the chain. That's what he said.
Wow, that's just before we're off on 4th of July.
Yeah, he says he's gonna combine the Friday money and the Thursday money all in one. He said he's gonna go crazy.
Crazy.
So do it.
I like it. We like that kind of stuff.
Look at that. We only need 1 more like. You crushed it, Ray.
One more. Right on, everybody.
Everybody crushed it.
Way to go, everybody. You guys did crush it. Got a great community.
You know, I know you could do too, Ray.
What?
But that is really Gator Alcatraz, right?
Yeah.
I wonder why there's not a token that came out yet.
There may be, I'm sure. I'm sure there is.
And what about merch?
Merch or chomp?
Yeah, something.
Well,
I think
what is
it's
that?
some merch.
Flatten this curve. Wow.
What does that mean, flatten this curve?
Elon's showing the U.S. debt. It's climbing.
Yeah, he ain't a big fan of this bill.
Yeah, well, that's because I'm telling you, it's not good for his electric stuff that he's doing.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I don't blame any of all these. It's real. People, man, you got a lot of.
Well, he could have just said, "Hey, Trump, you need to buy all electrical for this department and this department and this department, or give me a grant and call it a day."
Give me.
Hey,
Yes.
let's put this. Here's one for you. Let's turn on USAID again and send me a grant.
USAID. Hey, the newest one is the Act Blue. Have you seen that one?
No.
Oh, they're going down. Act Blue. There was a lot of donations.
I think I did hear about it.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's already claimed, Ray.
Yes.
126.
Way to go, everybody. Great job.
Give yourselves a round of applause.
Yes, thank you. You're gonna, oh look, you got enough to even do that? Oh, look at you. You got.
I'm sitting at 821, right?
Yeah, you're not doing too bad.
I got some cash in the side. I'm not going to the red light when we go. Oh man, I'm out of money.
He's a hoarder.
I'm out of money. I can't do it. Can't do my dailies.
Yes. Claim it up. There we go. Boosting it.
Look at that. Did all my dailies, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my dailies.
Way to go.
Ray, thanks for the education. You know what? I didn't even know who Tom Lee was. Now I have to follow him.
You do, because like I said, he's been on with all the stuff, not just crypto, stocks too. He's pretty good. Yeah. But interesting stuff, like I said, with all the stable coins, with how Ethereum is really used, and
right, and then Coinbase is off to the races too, Ray.
Yeah.
I mean, if you bought Coinbase in the past, year, holy mackerel, you're up.
You are, yeah, in stocks, absolutely. But still, they just gave up everybody's information as well too. So that's what I'm telling you. You should, and I'm going to probably sign up again for Kraken. Maybe we'll do a little kind of a little overview of that, because
right.
Because you should have at least a couple of places where you can, leave and come back in. Huh?
Hang out.
Yeah, 100%. There we go. Join
Kraken American.
Join the mob. Yes, it is, and you can do a lot of things on there.
Right.
Join the mob battle buddies, MBBs, mornings Eastern, usually 6ish. Let's battle, have fun, and earn together.
Make
MBBs.
your coffee, have a little tea, get up, get motivated. Welcome to Battle Buddies.
MBBs, crush the daily tasks, boost the channels to get your mob bolts and mob. Hey, let me see. You said something earlier in my crypto venture. Let me look in case I'm missing something here real quick. Hold on. I'm trying to see.
You talk about the XP in Twitter?
Yeah, she said she sent me something, but I don't see it. Sorry. Yeah, it's not. There's a bunch in there, so I can't. I'll go through it another time. So there you go. Awesome. Great stuff, FOMOhead. Thank you for joining us. Yeah.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Everybody, thanks for watching. Yeah, we'll see you on.
And then Ray, let's make an announcement. It's Wellness Wednesday, Ray, and we got the grandpa and grandma. What do we call those guys? Geezers show.
Geezers, yes, Geezers. 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. And what do we got at noon, Ray?
And then we got Wellness Wednesdays with the night owls. I say night owls. And Hatsack. Yes.
And remember, if it's at noon Eastern time, it's at 9 a.m. Pacific time.
Yeah, he's off he's in another world. He's in the
me
past.
or you?
Yeah, you.
I've been in another world a long time, man.
And just real quick, just let us talk to our other co-host.
Make sure you like and subscribe to the Web3 Wise Guys channel. Their AI is so advanced, it's already planning world domination.
Thank you.
Just so you know, she wants $850 an hour today. Every time she says that, she wants money. This one.
That's right. Good stuff, though.
Send me a text. So listen, it took me like an hour to get that right.
It is. Everybody have a great night. We'll see you. Have a great Taco Tuesday. Keeping them channels. Keep battling.
Eat them up, Ray. Let's do this.
Have a great one. We appreciate you. We'll see you. Bye.
From the trenches, lurking in threads, timeline tied full of talking cabal heads. Found one job, watched the algo spark. One quote, tweet mob, crushed it out of the park. No borrow hype, just a digital grid. Turn dopamine pings to a proof of commit. Respect isn't noise, it's a hidden key. Paid mine in silence, now the gate swings free. Bolts loaded, vision encoded. Every meme dropped, the narratives bolted. Top slide hitter on the daily scroll. Mob chants loud while the numbers roll. Clear
Click code cash, that's my decree. Rate rise, rinse, mobs, economy. Tweets ignite, charts a beta plan. Tap once, feel the flash, chain commands. Click code cash, that's my decree.